Welcome to the Confident Fit Woman podcast, the number one podcast for women who want to lose weight in a sustainable and non-restrictive way. And actually, today is so perfect because we are going to talk about breaking the cycle of emotional eating that I know a lot of women struggle with. And it's like episode 222. I don't know, it just feels really, really right. So let's get into it, right? I'm going to actually discuss all the strategies that you need to be doing in order for you to break that cycle of emotional eating, particularly for women. Obviously, men could use this as well, but this podcast is for women. So if you're a man, sorry about that. It's actually called the Confident Fit Woman podcast. So, we're all about women power, girl power, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, for those of you that are confused with your health and fitness journey, you're like super overwhelmed, what I have done is I have created a free course in a free Facebook community where I teach you how to lose 5 pounds in 30 days. And I have over 2,000 members in this community, and I think it really helps having somebody keeping you accountable and a lot of ladies coming together and sharing their stories. So if you want to join this community of amazing ladies that are coming in together, helping each other out, all you have to do is drop me below this video right now or send me a message on my Instagram at Salome Abiger, and I'll literally just send you the link for you to join us because it's absolutely amazing. You have to join us. And for those of you that are listening to me for the first time, my name is Salome Abiger. Over the last 4 years, I have helped over 200 women lose 27 pounds in the first 90 days with my program called the Dangerous Divas, because we're badass women. And in every single video that you see, every podcast episode, everything that I post on social media, my entire goal is to give you a quick weight loss tip, a quick workout that you can implement immediately into your health and fitness journey, because I want to teach you everything you need to know to succeed forever. All right. So today we are talking about breaking down the cycle of emotional eating and the strategies that comes with it. Okay. Let's get started. All right. So have you ever experienced emotional eating? I sure have. And it's a common phenomenon where we eat in response to our emotions like stress, anxiety, sadness, even boredom, right? And this is where it can lead a lot to weight gain, and it can be very, very challenging to break into that habit, right? To break that cycle, because it's not as easy said than done, okay? Like if you're in the cycle of, being sad and you associate being sad with food, then you're always gonna have that emotional eating cycle. So we want to break down those strategies for you to be able to break that cycle, because at the end of the day, it's not going to help your health and fitness journey, and it's certainly not going to help your mental health as well. Okay, so let's get into it. Number one, the first thing you need to do in order for you to break the cycle of emotional eating is to identify the triggers. Okay, keep a journal or like on your notes, or just have a mental note of like, when are you experiencing emotional eating? What happened before it? Like, note down the emotions, exactly the emotions that you were feeling before and after eating. Okay, this is going to help you identify the patterns, what triggers and what leads to emotional eating for yourself. Okay, so knowing the triggers, identifying the triggers is going to help you so much. All right. Number two, you want to find an alternative coping strategy. Okay, so once you identify those triggers and you know exactly when you have some emotional eating pattern, I guess you would say, or times or binge or whatever it is, right? You want to find an alternative of coping strategies that is going to help you deal with your emotions. So maybe like mindfulness, breathing exercises, going on a walk, talking to a friend, right? Like instead of going into your emotional eating binge, you want to make sure that you go into an activity, something that is totally different from eating and something that's going to keep your mind off of this, okay? Number three, you want to make sure that you have mindful eating. This is a really, really good technique where you know exactly and you pay attention to the type of foods that you eat with intention, okay? This is going to help you tune in into your body's hunger, your fullness cues, and it's going to it's going to reduce a lot of that mindless snacking, right? That snack when I'm just bored, or that snack that you associate with watching a movie, whatever it is, right? When you eat, I want you to take the time to savor all the foods. Pay attention to how it tastes and how it makes you feel. Because food is not just about, fueling our body, it's about enjoying the entire experience. A nice steak is really nice to take your time, or a nice dessert, it's really nice to take your time and enjoy, right? So you want to make sure that you practice that mindful eating with intention and knowing exactly what you are putting into your body. All right. Number 4, this is a huge one, and this is what this entire podcast and my entire program is all about, is avoiding restrictive dietings, okay? Restrictive dietings that is going to make you count points, or is going to make you reduce a certain type of food, or it's going to tell you like you will never be able to eat pizza again or ice cream again, or tell you like you will never be able to drink alcohol again, right? These restrictive diets will lead you to binge eating, and it's going to worsen your emotional eating, okay? So instead, I want you to focus on incorporating healthy, balanced meals. That includes a lot of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, right? And allow yourself to enjoy a little treat here and there, all in moderation, without guilt, without shame. Like today I had a dessert and I don't feel any guilty. Like it is totally fine, and it's all about moderation so that you can actually enjoy the little things, and you will enjoy it so much more than just like barfing down your face. Number 5, seek support. Okay, this emotional eating can be super, super challenging on your own. So, some people can do it on their own, and I think it's awesome. But some people need a little bit more support from their friends, from their families, maybe a therapist that can help you navigate your emotions and provide you with encouragement and accountability. Or maybe just like joining the Facebook group and posting about it, and sharing your story, and having different ladies that are struggling with the same thing give you different tips. You know what I mean? Like just having some support and knowing that somebody out there is struggling with the same thing, and they're gonna help you go through that, or they know what you're talking about and they're willing to help you go through that. And then most importantly, number 6, practicing self-care. Okay, it's so important for your emotional eating cycle. Take the time for yourself, right? Engage in activities that bring you joy, relaxation. Prioritizing sleep and rest is going to help you so much. And also like doing the things that you want to do, right? Your self-care is not just about taking a bath and painting your nails and getting a massage. No, it's like actually caring about yourself. And instead of caring about everybody else around you, it's really focusing on your inner self and what you want to achieve, okay? So at the end of the day, breaking an emotional eating pattern can be very challenging, but it is possible. It is not impossible. So if you're struggling with it, you will get through this. And with the right strategies and the right support, you will 100% be able to break that cycle. Okay, finding the triggers, knowing exactly what your triggers are, finding the alternative of coping strategies, practicing that mindful eating that we're talking about, avoiding those restrictive diets, seeking support, making sure friends and families, or even random strangers that are willing to help you, right, support you, and practicing self-care. It's going to help you as a woman break free from all these cycles of emotional eating and enjoy a much better relationship with food and your emotions, and knowing that it's going to help you get to where you want to be, okay? Remember, food is not just fuel. It's also a source of pleasure, of enjoyment, and it's so essential for you to find a good balance between nourishing your body and enjoying the food. You want to make sure that you're doing both at the same time so that you can really enjoy this journey, okay? So that is pretty much it with the emotional eating. I hope I helped you all a little bit. If you are struggling with it, let me know. I am here to help you out. And I hope these strategies can help you get a little bit better understanding of what you're going through and how to be able to break that cycle. All right? Thank you so much for listening. Welcome to the Confident Fit Women podcast. And if you are wanting to join our free Facebook community, make sure to comment me below this video or send me a message on my Instagram, and I'll send you the link. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.